Ever been browsing through the internet and found a pair of shoes you like, only to find out they're sold out everywhere? Then you looked for those exact shoes on StockX, and the price is just a little out of your budget. What if I told you there was a website where you can buy these exclusive shoes? And not just shoes, hoodies, shirts, socks, Lego, and Beyblade, and all of this for roughly $200. Sounds too good to be true, right? But it was possible, thanks to one company you might have heard of, Panda By. So, how did this one company change the clothing industry forever, and how did its success ultimately lead to its downfall? First and foremost, what is Panda By? Founded in 2017, Panda By is an e-commerce platform that acts as a middleman between you and the Chinese sellers. And the system is pretty easy to use. Here's how it works. You find an item you like on either Julian or Taobao. Think of them as the Chinese Amazon and eBay. You copy the link, paste it into Panda By, and make your purchase through their platform. Once you bought the item, it's delivered to the Panda By warehouse where it's held until you're ready to ship out everything. Now on Panda By, you can buy practically anything. Electronics, clothes, bleach, perfume, you name it. Sounds like any other Chinese e-commerce website. The difference is that Panda By handles the communication, payment, and shipping with the sellers, while also letting you manage the QC or quality control. That's where these pictures come from. They're QC pictures and you've probably seen them around the internet. But this isn't the only reason for Panda By's massive growth. The real secret behind its explosive success is its easy access to replicas.
You know, I paid $30 for these. Oh yeah, reps is the move. Changed my life. How much did you pay? $4.50?
China's manufacturing prowess is OP, which is obvious, producing goods for countless global brands such as Nike, Burberry, Armani, Prada, Converse to name a few. However, some factories have a lucrative side hustle, replicas. Using leftover materials, labor, and even designs from authentic products, they create fake shoes to generate money. And the profit potential is kinda crazy. Replicas are cheaper to produce, require less investment, allowing factories to produce these reps in large volumes. In a competitive landscape, this extra income can be crucial for survival, providing jobs, and boosting revenue for the factory. What Panda By did was tapped into this vast network of replica producers by providing a convenient way for Western consumers to access these goods. And heck, these goods are really good. Here I have the Jordan 1 Travis Scott mockers, and if you couldn't tell already, they are fake. Funny enough, most of my shoes are fake, and I can say with confidence, these are amazing. They feel and look like an exact pair of Jordan 1. But if we go a couple years back, replicas weren't this good. Matter of fact, they were awful. Over time, these factories learned and developed their skills, improving their replicas. And at some point, it went from Jordan never did this move to now people questioning if they're real or fake because they can't even tell the difference. Now, Panda By had a problem. Naturally, with any business, they want more profit, but with such a method for selling replicas, how can they make people more aware of them? Simple. You use the customers. Panda By, Hagu By, and We Go By all shared a clever strategy to boost their popularity. Affiliation Programs. So the affiliation programs work like this. Once you create an account, you get a unique QR code or link to share. Now, if someone signed up through your link, you earn a commission on their purchases. And the more people you brought in, the higher you climbed up in the hierarchy and the more money you earned. Now, Hagu By took it a step further. They encouraged users to share hauls on social media. The more views your post got, the bigger the cashback reward. And with TikTok and Reddit being a bigger social media platform, it's kind of just blew out of hand. Now, finding good quality replicas wasn't always easy. There are two main ways people found reliable sellers. One being TikTok influencers. Now, some influencers created and shared spreadsheets of trusted sellers, but this could be a hit or miss. The second method is Reddit communities. Now on Reddit, there are subreddits dedicated to replicas. Here, people would ask help for finding specific items or for recommendations on sellers with the best quality reps. And one of the biggest rep subreddits is r/fashion reps, which has 1.7 million members. Now, This subreddit is important because the growth of this subreddit actually ties in with the growth of Panda By. So if we look at the growth of r/n reps in 2020 to 2021, it went from 300k to 400k. From 2021 to 2022, it went from 400k to 700k. From 2022 to 2023, it went from 700k to 1 million. But then from 2023 onwards, it just had a blow up, going from 1 million to 1.7 million. Now with any huge growth, you'll attract some attention. But if you're a Panda By and your business is about reps, it's not exactly ideal.
Hello guys, welcome to a new video. I wish it was a better video or a better topic, but whatever. Either you know, you don't know, you're clicking this video to find out what happened. There was a Panda By database leak and it might affect you.
On March 31st, 2023, Panda By suffered a massive data leak, exposing the personal information of 1.3 million users. This leak included names, phone numbers, emails, IP address, everything. Now Panda By apologized for the leak and offered users a 10% discount code on shipping. Not exactly a grand gesture, but it was something. Little did they know, this was just the beginning of their downfall. 16 major brands, including Nike, Adidas and Supreme, joined forces with the UK police and the Chinese authorities to crack down on counterfeit goods, and Panda By was their main target. After 6 months of investigation, they discovered that Panda By's illicit activities had spread across over 20 cities in China. They found out that Panda By had around 2,200 employees, and their warehouses were spanning over 100 square meters. And if you didn't know, that's roughly around 20 American football fields. It's bloody massive. According to the reports, Panda By had made a profit of 40 billion won in 2023, and we convert that to dollars, that's $5.5 billion. Holy moly, that's a lot. Now, they allegedly held over 50 million pieces of counterfeit goods, and both the CEO and COO were arrested. Panda By cooperated with the authorities and even revealed the suppliers of the counterfeit goods. Now this put the sellers in a tough spot, forcing them to go into hiding and stop selling until things have cooled down a little. Meanwhile, online communities dedicated to replicas, such as fashion reps, just went private. Radio silent, and Panda By's Discord server was just deleted. I mean, everything was just all over the place. Now, Panda By's biggest seller point was its access to counterfeit goods, and with no counterfeit goods, it's practically dead. Now, Panda By's rise and fall sent shockwaves through the fashion industry. Not only did it hurt sales, it ignited a conversation about pricing and value. Suddenly, consumers were questioning, why are they paying hundreds, even thousands of dollars for some sneakers or clothes when they could just pay for it for a fraction of the cost? And let's be real, I'm not rich. I'm taking a guess you're not rich either. Who can justify spending a month's rent on a pair of shoes? No matter how exclusive, Panda By exposed those inflated prices that these companies were just slapping on these shoes or clothes. Of course, replicas aren't the answer. They hurt legitimate businesses and often come with ethical concerns. But the Panda By phenomenon served as a wake-up call for the industry. It's a reminder that consumers will find cheaper alternatives if the prices are too high. Now, with Panda By's downfall, a colossal void opened up in the market. Hagubai, which is Panda By's sister company, also exit scammed, leaving an even bigger gap in the market. But here's the thing, the demand for replicas hasn't gone anywhere. In fact, it's only increasing. Since the supply has dropped, the demand has just gotten bigger, as people still crave for those sneakers, designer clothes and luxury accessories. But with that gut-wrenching price tag, that means there's still a mountain of money to be made in the replica market. And these sellers will always try and fill that void. That's free money right there. Despite the crackdown on Panda By, the appeal of cheap luxury remains strong. Whether it's through new platforms, underground networks, or evolving tactics, the replica industry is far from extinct. It's a constant cat and mouse game between brands, law enforcement, and the ever-resourceful counterfeiters. So, while Panda By might be gone, the demand for replicas is here to stay. The question is, who will rise to take its place? And how will brands respond to this ongoing challenge? Anyway, thanks for watching. I I hope you enjoyed this video.